Morrison volunteer spirit is really what makes this town special. The people, they just do really neat things. They're always open to try something new. They're very receptive to that, and they just love living life. There's a lot of fun here, and that really makes this town a great place to live. I love living here. I love raising my kids here, and I know that they love living here as well.
We have a population of about 4,000 people, and like most rural communities, we struggle to remain viable. With the closing of one of our largest manufacturing plants here about 12 years ago, the community, especially in our downtown business area, has seen a lot of difficulty, and they're working through it. We're very proud that a couple of years ago, our Main Street was designated as a National Historic Main Street on the National Register. And we've got some fantastic architecture in our downtown and some of our older homes in the community. But our problem still lies that it's difficult to maintain a business at the same time trying to continue to improve the buildings, even though they do have fantastic architecture.
There used to be a huge railroad influence in the city of Morrison, and so we have quite a few very large historic homes scattered around town, but a lot of them are in what we call Mansion Row. Most of them are in pretty good shape. A couple of them could use a little TLC.
A few years ago, the city of Morrison built a sports facility on the east edge of town. The purpose was to create a local venue for sports teams. The venue is a beautiful facility featuring a number of baseball, softball fields, as well as a football field. Unfortunately, there is no hotel in town to enable us to really attract tournaments. Ironically, one of the Main Street properties is the old hotel. The hotel is in relatively good shape. It just needs a facelift. The old hotel featured 30 rooms, a cigar shop, a bar, a dining room used for dancing, and a garden in the back. The character of the beautiful staircase speaks to you as you walk through. It could easily house rooms on the upper 2 floors, while the first floor and basement could be retail or a microbrewery, not yet in our county. Being the only one would enable us to draw visitors, making us a destination. With a little HGTV vision, this vacant building can shine once more on the Lincoln Highway and become the pages for someone's next story.
We do have a lot of green space in the city of Morrison. Actually, we have a huge amount of green space for the size of the town. Some of our parks are in really good shape. Some of them could use a little love. We currently have a big project undertaken with our one park in particular called Waterworks Park. That is a park that used to be the park in Morrison. That's where the Little League Diamond was. They had a big summer festival called Morrison Fest there. And then before that, everybody would picnic there on Sunday afternoons. So it was always a big deal to be at Waterworks Park. And since then, it's kind of just gone by the wayside. It's still used somewhat, but definitely not as much as what it once was.
We can go through town property by property for those that are reinvesting. Our schools have begun reinvestment. Our hospital is a critical care access hospital and building a new ER and another addition. Morrison is a critical crossroads in our redevelopment journey, and HGTV can help us get to where we need to be in terms of overall attraction for new retail on our Main Street properties and throughout town.
And would welcome HGTV's hometown takeover to investigate renovating one or more of our buildings that would help Morrison continue down its path of redevelopment. So please come visit us and see what we're talking about. And when you do, I'm confident you'll want to stay and work with us.